Yeah, I think the little parachute dude falling down there, I think pretty much proves that these guys are genuinely not tied down in the packaging when I do these beginning of the videos. So, ladies, gentlemen, here we have the Studio Series Leader Class Shockwave. Now, yes, obviously, there's a bunch of crap in the background because I usually use this box as the background to make sure it doesn't focus on that. However, we needed it. So, obviously, in the box, like I said, that already came out because he's not genuinely in the packaging. Shocker. But you can see there, obviously, CGI render of Shockwave. He's number 56. He's Decepticon Shockwave. He's from Dark of the Moon. On the side, a more pullback version of the figure. On the back of the box, you can see his accessories. That he is extremely purple, and he looks god awful in that image. Seriously, he looks horrendous. And you can see he's 17 steps there. The description reads, paratroopers descend on Shockwave to stop his assault on Chicago. I don't think they should. Right, of course, it has the description of the background there, Battle of Chicago. On the other side of the box, you can see he is number 56, the Studio Series. Yeah, there's a closer version of the face, and let's just get him out of the packaging. Now, obviously, let's just get the backdrop out of the way. Here it is. You can see that it is that awesome Dark of the Moon paratrooper scene. You can see the Osprey in the background. And, well, yeah, that's pretty much the best part about this. Much better. So here we have Shockwave in his vehicle mode. Now, before I actually start talking about the figure, I want to tell you my very interesting story on how I got him. So, I think it was late June. It was around about the time, it was just after Jurassic World Dominion came out. I was searching for weeks looking for this guy. I went to every single toy shop in every single mall because Shockwave came to our stores in December of 2020 along with his Wavemate Scavenger. And I never bought him because he was extremely expensive. I mean, he was equivalent to 125 American dollars. So, never really cared about him until recently. So I was searching for weeks for him, and I never found him. However, I did find at the one Toys R Us that Scavenger, the leader classes, were half price. So instead of being 1,900 Rand, they were actually less. They were 900 Rand. So I took Scavenger and I went straight to the till. However, after I went to go watch Thor Love and Thunder, I went to that same shop to buy Mixmaster, and this guy was here. So I just saw Scavenger in the front. I was like, you know what? I might as well just look. I threw him to the side, grabbed this guy, and went straight to the till. I cannot express how excited I was. But anyway, here we have Shockwave in his Cybertronian tank mode. Now, obviously this is exactly what the original Dark of the Moon toy turned into, because Shockwave never transformed in the movie. So they had to give him something, because obviously you're not going to make a Transformers toy and not have him transform into anything. So I think that the head right there, yes, you, I think that is a giveaway on what this figure is based off of. And that is that this figure is a very heavy retool of the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Now, obviously, if you look at it, you'll never say that, but it is. It has the exact same transformation, essentially, and yeah. And that's what leads to what most people's criticisms with this figure is that he is very small to be a leader class, because that Megatron was a big Voyager. So yeah, the only thing that this guy, they deliberately just made the figure Voyager size and decided to throw in a bunch of accessories to give him the leader class price point. And speaking of accessories, he comes with this. Now, this is the only problem that I have with the figure. Yes, look at the blade. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Yeah, it's hollow. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? You know, the main issue is, I don't know why, but they made the blade rubber. Why? Why the hell did they make this rubber? I don't know. And Shockwave has a lot of rubber parts on him. His hand is rubber, these spikes are rubber, the end of the cannon's rubber, but honestly, you don't even notice them, if I'm being honest with you. This is the only thing that you notice is rubber, and it annoys you. So, yeah, I know DNA Design did do an upgrade kit for him, but yeah, there he is. And I mean, for comparison, I don't actually have that many figures with me. So I mean, for the only comparison, there is Dark the Moon SS Sideswipe, and that is pretty much the only figure I have which is in vehicle mode. Now for accessories, obviously he comes with this, and yes, I got a pretty dirty piece of paper to show the accessories. So the only one, if I can get him, the only one that you see in the packaging is this guy. Yeah, he is a paratrooper with a, he's a parachuter with a paratroop. Wow. Parachute. I mean, if you look at him, they molded him pretty nicely. He's mainly made out of this black plastic, but you can see that they added like a little dot of peach there on the face to look like skin. Now, of course, it doesn't work because, yeah, it is decent material, but who cares? And as for the other two, I keep them in Titan Returns Galvatron's chest. And this is why. Yeah, he comes with Brains and Wheelie. Now, oh my god. These guys are so small. Look at them. Actually, to be fair, the camera is fantastic that it's actually picking this up. I mean, you can see they got the molding perfect for Brains. And the paint as well. The fact that like he's this bright silver with, I don't even know if I can get it. I struggle to hold him. You got the blue for the eyes, the blue for his crazy Einstein hair. Yeah, I mean, he stands. Can he stand? Who cares? He looks good. That's all that matters. And then here is Wheelie. If I can even focus on him. There's Wheelie. Again, molding. For such little figures, they are molded amazingly. And you can see Wheelie has quite a bit of blue, some black, and of course the red for the eyes. And actually, here's just a little fun fact for you. The voice actor who voices Wheelie is the same dude who voices SpongeBob. Yeah, I don't care about SpongeBob, so that means nothing to me. But yeah, I mean, that's just a little interesting fact. But I mean, those figures, man, like, come on, look at them. Look at them, they're so small. I mean, like, even Sideswipe, like, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's so freaking small. And I mean, even like putting Wheelie there, you can see it's not that much better. At this point, honestly, the review should just be called Brains and Wheelie Review, because we're not focusing enough on Shockwave. Yeah, I just keep them in Galvatron's chest. That is the only Galvatron figure I have right now. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really much left to do other than to transform this guy. Now, obviously, if you have the Megatron, then you know what to expect. So basically, you come back here, you untab this section here, right? You then untab the cannon arm. Well, we can do either arm, honestly. And then just bring them out. I want to be very careful, right? Just bring them out, right? You're going to then untab this section. You can see there's a tab right there, which goes into a hole right there. Just bring that up and just leave that for now. You can now untab the legs. You can see there is just a tab there. It goes into the slot here. You're going to then rotate this down, and there isn't a tab in here, but you're going to double hinge this upwards, and you will hear a click, which honestly sounds amazing on camera. There we go. Then coming down to the foot, you can just straighten out the, you can just straighten out the foot. Now, these things, I've seen a lot of people struggle with these. However, I found a fantastic way to deal with them. You want to know what it is? Bam, just do that. So yeah, I mean, I think that is the best looking way to do it. Now obviously on this side it is the exact same thing. Bring that down, turn this up, click that in, right? You can then bring this down and then just fold this, whatever you do. So now Shockwave can almost stand. Just bring the head down like that. If I can get right. Now you are going to bring this up, and there are tabs there and on the other side which go into those slots there. So you are just gonna want to line that up and tap them in. Yes, tap them. There we go. Right. Tap them in. Bring the arms down, and now here, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it, but there's a tab there which goes into a hole, if it'll focus, or you can't, right up there. Right, so just bring this down, obviously, and put that in. Come to the arm, bring the little thumb out, and there you have Shockwave in his beautiful, I can't even get this, okay, Shockwave, you there we go. Here you have Shockwave in his beautiful robot mode. Now, of course, if you want to finish the look, you can take the blade, and there are two ports on the arm. There's this one here and that one here. Now, obviously, if you want to go for movie accuracy, you're going to put it there. However, I hate that, so I put it on the side here. I mean, come on. Look at him. This guy, honestly, is, in my opinion, the second most realistic looking Transformer ever. The only thing that beats him for me, the only thing that I think looks better, is the SS leader Grimlock, because that guy, it looks perfect. And Shockwave, I'll be honest, like I said, he deserves to be a Voyager in this, like, this figure, because one, he is small, and two, this engineering, he has such a simple transformation. But anyway, I mean, just coming in and looking here, look at that head sculpt. It is perfect. The one eye, just everything, even the chest. The chest looks beautiful. Now, I am biased towards this figure because purple is my favorite color, and I've always been biased towards Shockwave. You can see all that gorgeous detail and paint on the cannon. Like I said, this end bit is rubber. However, it doesn't bother me that much. See, on the other hand here, you can see each finger is, again, you know, this whole thing's made of rubber. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. And tell me that this does not look like another, or like Shockwave head. Hold on, if I can literally, like, there, right? Tell me that does not look like that. It does, okay? Right, obviously you can see those little thruster bits are carried over from Megatron. Gorgeous detail for the legs. The feet, I think, are fantastic. Even the, you know, these rubber spikes, I think, are fantastic. But the paint on this figure, as well as the detail, is phenomenal, because the it's the dry brushing. Because like you saw on the packaging, on the back of the box, they made him look so bright and just very, very purple. Here, it's you know, this gray and with a purple dry brushing. Now, for comparison, here he is with his wave mate, Scavenger, who is a phenomenal leader class. Honestly, I love Scavenger. He is so much fun, and he could honestly get a whole review to himself. But yeah, like, truly just one of the best SS figures in my opinion. And just for another Constructicon, the only other Constructicon I have actually, sorry Wave. Here he is with Mixmaster, if I can get Mixmaster to stand today. There he is with Mixmaster. Of course, I did buy these two together, and I honestly got so frustrated putting on the different pieces of Mixmaster, I just went straight to Shockwave. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And for one final comparison, here he is with the other villain of the movie. Actually, Shockwave didn't do much. And there he is with Dark of the Moon Megs. Now, yes, obviously that is Jetfire's axe, and that is because Jetfire broke, and I just don't like playing with him. Actually, I don't play with him. But yeah, so of course there is only one character missing from this trio here, because in my eyes there are three big bads of Dark of the Moon. There's Shockwave, Megatron, and Sentinel. Now Sentinel, oh my god, Sentinel goes for a bomb online, and he's so rare. However, hopefully either for my birthday or for Christmas, I will have Sentinel Prime in my possession. Don't know why the video cut out, but essentially what I was going to say is that my friend Fatelift over here is doing a review of the Sentinel Prime, and I'm going to be on a Discord call with him tonight. So whenever he does upload the video, go check it out, because my voice will be in it. And I know that later in the video I say I will leave a description to his channel. I mean, I will leave a link to his channel in the description. Basically, I met the guy on Discord, and he actually did get the Voyager Sentinel Prime today. And of course, he asked me if I wanted to be on a Discord call with him while he's doing the review. And I was like, you know what? Sure. I have nothing else to do on a Saturday night. And I mean, it's 10 o'clock, like, for me. So I think that it's going to be pretty cool. He also does Transformers reviews, and he's pretty funny, okay? So he does pretty good videos, and anyone watching this who does also like, you know, more simple Transformers reviews, definitely go check his channel out and subscribe, because he's an awesome guy. But yeah, just man, I really do wish I can get Sentinel, because he's gonna look so good next to Shockwave and Megatron. However, Shockwave, I do think, like I said, should be much bigger. He should be about Megatron size. And actually, you know, just one final comparison, just because I have him here. Here he is with Titan's Return, Galvatron. Again, Galvatron. Hopefully I can get that SS figure, either for my birthday or for Christmas. Now, I was considering whether or not to get the DNA design upgrade kit for Shockwave, but I genuinely don't think it's worth it, because the blade, like I said, is the only thing that I think is annoying. Now, don't worry, Shockwave doesn't usually have this bad balance. I just don't know what's going on today. It's because he's on camera. But yeah, the blade is the only thing that annoys me that is rubber. The rest is completely fine. But yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the detail. Like, even on the back of Shockwave, he of course has these things. He has the hosts, which can be annoying at times, like very rarely. But oh man, it's just so accurate. This is undoubtedly the best Shockwave they have ever made, ever. So I think that is it for the robot mode of Shockwave. So of course that means that oh, hold on, wait, there's one more thing. His hand, there is a little molding in his hand, so he can actually hold Transformers weapons. So if I just steal Jetfire's axe from Megatron, you can see that you can actually take this and plug it into his hand. So yeah, it's not the most secure grip. I mean, you can see I can do this and it will fall, but hey, it's better than nothing. So now we can get into vehicle mode. So first thing you're going to do is untab these arm bits, very strong tabs there, and you know, for the thumb you could just put in the little thumb for his arm cannon. Do the same thing on the side, right? You're then going to bring this entire assembly back, right, and just leave it there for now. You're then going to come to the head and just send him up, looking to heaven. Ah, that's what I forgot. I forgot about the articulation. Crap. Anyway, we'll just ignore that little hiccup. So the arm can do a full 360, can go out that far. Right, and I mean for this arm, of course, pretty much the same thing, right? Go out, bicep rotation, forgot about that one. Elbow bends, that far. Okay, for this arm, it is, I believe, just under 90 degrees. The hand is on like a little hinge. Don't know why, but it is. And then, of course, the little thumb here can go in and out. And that is actually accurate, believe it or not. So, as far as legs, can go all the way up, of course, due to transformation. They go all the way back, right? They go out that far. Knee rotation, thigh rotation. Knee bend, and this little kneecap butt can actually bend back, right? The feet can go up and down, and you get a beautiful ankle pivot there. So back to the transformation. This is quality content, my friends. So now what you're going to do is you're going to untab these bits here, right? And you just get these out the way for now. Right, now you're gonna just bring the feet out like this and kind of have it so that these ankle bits are situated like this, right? Then straighten out the leg as much as possible, right? You're going to rotate it, and that tab there is going to go into this ginormous slot right there. That'll tab in. It's not the most secure thing in the world, but hey, it does its job. The same thing on this side, right? Go there. Okay, straighten out the foot if it'll work. There we go. Straighten out the leg. Just bring this up and tab that in. Okay, Shockwave looks he's had better days. Then just bring that in. Okay, now you're going to untab this bit here, and as you can see, that tab is going to go into that plug there on his butt. So you're gonna do that. Okay, now you're gonna bring the arm in. Now I suggest you do the cannon arm first, and as you can see back here, just kind of bring the hose and just try and slot it in there, right? Then you can just bring this in and it'll make a click. Okay, do the same thing on this arm, bring it in, and now that tab there is going to go into, if it'll focus, that slot there, and that tab is going to go into that slot there. So you're just going to bring that down and tab that in. That's a really secure one, right? The same thing here, right? Okay, and you can just like fold the hand down, and now all that's left to do is to come here, and as you can see, there are two tabs there which are going to go into those two slots on the arms. So just line that up. Okay, it can take a little bit of finagling here and there, and then you can just position these however you want. And as for the blade, like I said, you can put it on either slot of the arms. You can put it on top to kind of match the look of the toy from 2011, or I just like putting it on the side because it kind of fills in the gap there. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have Shockwave back in his tank mode. So there you have the Transformers Studios series leader class Shockwave, and oh my god, he is just an absolutely phenomenal figure. One that you do need to pick up if you ever get the chance, because he is just the most realistic looking Shockwave, and he's just a fantastic figure. Really, you can have so much fun with him, and he's honestly probably the only one who can compete for the spot for my favorite Studio Series figure. And it really isn't hard to see why. The paint job is phenomenal, the detail is amazing, and even though a lot of him is rubber, you don't really notice it apart from the blade. The accessories, brains and wheelie, I think are hilarious, and even the parachute guy, he's somewhere. Now, do I agree with him being in the leader class assortment? Of course not. I think that he should be more towards Scavenger's size. Now, of course, Scavenger was a massive character, so maybe just shy of his height actually. But yeah, overall, definitely fantastic figure. I will leave a description to Fatelift's channel in the description. Go check his channel out, and whenever he does the Sentinel review, my voice will be there. So yeah, really hoping that nothing actually changes those plans, but it really shouldn't. I am very excited. So thank you for watching, and despite the messiness of the review towards the end, if only Emgo could see these guys now. Oh, Megatron, you'll get your burrito someday, dude.